What's up, dudes? Today I'll be showing you guys how to play Garden Warfare completely offline on RPCS 3. So let's get right into it. So the very first thing you will need is version 1.02. If you are on 1.0, you will have to update to this version. But how do you update the version, you might ask? In order to update to 1.02, you will need to use a special program. It is linked in the description below. But basically you want to go here and download the Rusty PSN eGUI version. Okay, make sure it's this one. I'm gonna go download this one because I have Windows. And there we go. So now we have downloaded the program. So all we gotta do is just open it up and double click on rustypsn.exe. So once you double click it, you will get this window. It's gonna ask you for the title serial. So all we need to do is go back to RPCS 3, right click Garden Warfare, go down until you see copy info, and just click on the last option right here where it says copy serial. And there we go. So now we just go back to the program and we simply just paste it in. Now before we do anything, make sure you go down here to the gear icon and make sure you select a download path. So what I did was I just selected my downloads folder and press select folder like that, and there we go. So all you gotta do is click on save settings and you are good to go. So now you can click on search for updates, and one update should show up. It should be package version 1.02. All you need to do here is just click download file, and there we go. So now we have downloaded the file. So all you need to do now is go back to RPCS 3, go to the top left where it says file, and scroll down until you see install packages wraps eDATs. You just want to click on that, and you just want to navigate to your downloads folder or wherever you saved the file at, and it will show up as like a folder like this. It'll have the serial and then PvZ Garden Warfare. So you just want to open it up and select the package and click open. It's going to ask you if you want to install the package. Click yes. And there we go. We have successfully updated the game to 1.02. Now it's not over yet. You still got to do one more thing. Go back to the description. There will be a mega link in the description below, and you're going to see two files. You're going to see inifstools.zip. We'll ignore that for now. And then you'll see patch.zip. So what I want you to do is just simply download the patch.zip. And there we go. Just click save and open up the zip file. Once you open it, you will see a patch folder. So now what I want you to do is go right back to RPCS 3, right click on Garden Warfare once again, and scroll down until you see open folder. Now you'll see an option at the very top that says open game folder. It could be the HDD, it could be a disk. Just click on the first one and it should put you right to the game directory. So now what you want to do from here is simply click user directory, just open up that folder, and you will see all of these files. So now I want you to go back to the patch folder we downloaded, and you will see another patch folder. Coincidence, right? All you need to do here is just click and drag the patch folder into the directory like so. It's going to ask you that there's 3 files with the same name, and it's going to ask you to replace it. Click yes. It's going to replace it, and there you go. Now everything is set up. The only thing you need to do that's left, just make sure that you have the correct configuration settings. So all you need to do for that is right click Garden Warfare, go down until you see change custom configuration, and make sure you have these settings on. Make sure this is on right here, enable SPU loop detection. If we go to the GPU, make sure the frame limit is off so that you could get an unlocked frame rate. Down here, make sure the Z-equal accuracy is at relaxed. Now for the default resolution, I personally set it to 576p. This is if you want a solid 60 FPS. I personally have a pretty beefy computer with a pretty beefy GPU, and I can't even reach 60 with the 720p. So you might have to lower it down to 576p or 480 if you're playing on a very low spec system. But if you want, you could try 720p. but you might not get a very high frame rate. So we're going to leave it at 576p. It doesn't look great, but it's better than nothing. Also, make sure right color buffers is on, multi-thread RSX is on, and asynchronous texture streaming is also on as well. It helps with the performance. Now, all that's left is just go to the advanced tab, make sure sleep timer accuracy is on as host, make sure this is on unlimited, and for the RSX FIFO accuracy, make sure it's on ordered and atomic, and also make sure the driver wake up delay is at 200. So while this won't prevent crashing, like crashing will happen randomly, sometimes when you're loading up the level or whatever, but it will reduce the chances of it happening to you, and if it does, simply just restart the game. It's no biggie, but all you gotta do here is just click apply and save custom configuration. Now we're all set, so now you just want to open up the game and make sure it works. So let's launch the game real quick and see what happens. And there we go, so now the game is fully loaded, and as you can see, instead of booting up to the main menu, we are going to Crash Course. If you see Crash Course, you did everything correctly. Congratulations. You will now see a pea shooter that's a bit on the darker side, you know, but you will have every class in the game, every plant. You could also customize them. As you can see, you have all of the upgrades. We also got all of the appearances, so I'm gonna make my dude dripped out real quick. We're gonna make him glisten and glossing. I'm gonna choose this, you know, we'll do this one, and we'll choose this one, and there we go. We have a dripped out pea shooter. We also have most of the abilities, right? So for some reason, some of the base abilities are just not there. I don't know why that's the case. It's probably because we're offline. So I don't have a fix for this right now. I don't know what to do. Maybe eventually I will fix this, but for now, you might be missing a few abilities. It's not the end of the world, it'll be fine. You also have all of the emotes in the game. As you can see right here, everything's cool. And we could just spawn in normally, and everything is chilling. So, as you can see, you know, we're in game. It's not perfect. You can already tell the ground is a bit tiled and weird. You can also see artifacts right here with these black boxes. It's not fun, but it is what it is. I tried fixing most of this, but some of these things you just cannot fix unless you fix the emulator. But it's a-okay. As you can see, the frame rate is not great either. It could be better, but this is why I told you guys to go on a lower resolution, because it might be a little unstable. But as you can see, we're in game, we're walking around, this dude's stripped out, and everything works. I mean, I could use this, I could jump like crazy. If you are missing abilities when you spawn in, by the way, all you need to do is just respawn, and just make sure you customize the character and go to the ability tab. And once you do that, you will be able to have all of your abilities. As you can see, everything loaded in just fine. And now we're Chester Chomper. So I'm gonna go ahead and plant and garden real quick just to show you guys that everything works. Alright, so we finally made it to the garden, and we're gonna go plant this real quick for Crazy Dave. And there we go, we planted the garden. You know, it's chilling. One thing you'll also notice is that if you go to the pod plants, you won't have any. It's a weird bug, I guess. I don't know why it's the case. It's probably because we're offline once again. So maybe eventually I will fix this, but you will not have any pod plants. It's okay. It's not the end of the world, because you're still able to play the game for the most part. So we're going to complete this wave real quick. And if you don't want to play in this level, stay tuned. I'm going to show you guys how to change it. But here we go, we got the zombies coming over. We're gonna go destroy the zombies real quick. And there we go. But say you don't want to play on Cactus Canyon. That's all good. Let me show you guys how to change it. There we go. We have closed the game. So now, what I want you guys to do is go back to the mega link and you will find another file called inifstools.zip. So all I want you guys to do is just download the zip file. And essentially, it's a tool created by me that allows you to change a lot of the commands in the game. You'll see in a second. It's a very nice program. Alright, so sometimes you might get a false positive, so just click this notification, click allow on device, and then click start actions. And there we go. So now you could just download the file again. And there we go. So anyways, so we finally got the tool to open, and all you want to do here is just double click the exe and you will get Puka's inifstools. So this is a very handy dandy program. It might look like a lot, but I'm telling you guys right now, to change the level, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna go over here and click on load inifs, and what I want you to do is basically go back to the RPCS3, right click the game, and click on open folder again, and all you need to do here is just copy the path. So we're gonna click the top box right here and click copy, and now we're gonna go back to our inifstools, go to the top box right here and click on paste and click enter, and all we gotta do from here is follow me with this directory. So we're gonna go user directory, patch, data, and you want to click on inifs_ps3. Just click open, and as you can see, success, file loaded and payloads extracted. So all you need to do now is just scroll down until you see scripts/game.cfg. Just click that right there, and you just want to scroll all the way down to the very bottom, and you'll see my little nice handy dandy notes. Don't worry about any of this. All you need to do is scroll up until you see Puka's RPCS3 level selector. So unfortunately we have to do it like this because I don't know how to do it in game just yet. But to do it, it says simply remove the hashtag at the start of game level on the map you want to load. So as you can see, all of the text in red has a hashtag at the very start. This means that when it's red, it's disabled. It's ignored. It will not be used. The only thing that will be used that you should not ignore is the black text right here where it says game level PvZ co-op palms, and I have put a little note that says crash course. So that's crash course that we have loaded in. But say you want to change it to let's say Chomp Town. So all you need to do is put a hashtag at the previous level. So we're gonna hashtag this and disable it, and we gotta find Chomp Town. So where's Chomp Town? Chomp Town is right here. So we're gonna remove the hashtag right here by deleting it, and there we go. Now this is the enabled level. But you also might see 0 Garden Center and 1 Chomp Town. You might be wondering what the heck that is. If we go down here to mode select, you will see that the selected mode right now is on co-op 0. So what 0 means is that it's loading the first map, which is Garden Center, but we want to load up Chomp Town. So how do we do that? First, we disable it by hashtagging it, and then we find co-op 1. So here's co-op 1 right here. All we need to do is remove the hashtag, and there we go. But now you can kind of see co-op 1, 1, 1, 1. See, it correlates with each other. That's how you know which one's which. 0 is 0, 1 is 1. Now you could also change the difficulty if you want. I put it to normal by default, but if you want to go crazy, you can go on crazy difficulty by doing the same steps just like so. And you could also change the FOV if you really want to, but it will break zooming in. So the second you remove this hashtag right here, zooming in will break. Just keep that in mind. But I'll demonstrate this by changing it to, let's change it to 90. So once you're done making changes, all you need to do is simply go on the top where it says Save INIFs, click on it, and simply click the INIFs PS3 and click Save. It's going to say if you want to replace it, click Yes, and there we go. You have saved the INIFs file. In case you make any mistake, it also generates a backup file of before you made any changes. As you can see right over here, it has made a little backup file. If you want to use the backup at any time, just delete the other one right here and simply remove the .back, and it will use this file. Anyways, once you have made your changes, all you need to do is just open up the game again and wait for it to load. And there we go, the game is fully loaded in, and as you could see, our changes were applied and we're loading into Chomp Town. So here's another thing, sometimes the game freezes, like so. All you need to do is simply restart the game, like so. And we're just going to open it up again. And now we are loading into Chomp Town instead of Cactus Canyon. And as you can see, our field of view is also extremely wide. So that also applied as well. In this case, let's play the sunflower, you know. Like I said, you got everything in the game. Gonna make a little set real quick. And there we go, we got a cool dripped out sunflower. And let's go right in. So as you can see, we spawned in and we have 90 FOV. So I'm gonna go walk around real quick just to make sure you know everything works. Let's go over here, let's go plant a garden over here. And there we go, we have planted a garden. But as you see, when we zoom in, it just slows down the sensitivity. It doesn't actually zoom in. But some people might actually prefer it. I don't know. What are these zombies doing? Hello? Oh, here we go. Let's use our little sun power. There we go. Where they at though? Where they at though? Here they are. And there we go. So that's all I gotta show you guys in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and most importantly, share it to your friends who are willing to play. And yeah.